Yo, 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 everybody. It is I, Blaze from Blazing Flame Studio, back again to continue what was happening either yesterday for some of you, today for others. We're back to keep on the Castorice train, but first let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, for those who were not here when we left off yesterday, this is the current Castorice build. Currently we are looking at level 80. We have our light cone at level 80. Maxed out. These are the relics we are currently working with. It is the correct set, but we could definitely do better. Particularly, I may have accidentally made speed boots instead of HP boots. Though she does have still some decent HP coming off of that. This is our quantum damage bonus set piece. It kind of rolled kind of middlingly, but it's better than what it rolled before. And also, this is our other piece, so there's some work that can be done. And then we also have traces. 10 out of 10, 6 out of 6, 6 out of 6. And this is the rest of the stuff that we need to worry about. We could use Tears of Dreams, but we're not going to. I think the plan for today is kind of keep going on those artifacts. That is the general plan that I have. And for that, we have but one goal. And thankfully, we have some stuff saved up for that goal. 30 of these. We are currently looking at how much resin are we currently on? Let us find out. We are currently on 250 out of 300 with 840 saved. So we're going to max that out. And we're going to start things off. Let's see. Let's start things off nice and easy. Heading over to the Thunderdome, also known as the Divergent Universe. This is our team. We were going through it pretty quickly, honestly, last time. Auto salvage anything 4-star and below. And let's get started, shall we? How is everybody doing this fine evening? My Castorice trailer reaction is out, or at least it will be very soon if it is not out already. Let's actually see here while this is going on auto battle. If the video is live, it should be. It is, in fact, live for those who are interested in my thoughts on Epitaph. There is currently no way to track if you're the top 1% or not in Star Rail, though I imagine at some point there will be a way to do that like Akasha does with Genshin. I'd like to make this a top 1% series, but that's obviously not really possible since there's no way to know what the top 1% is. And also, currently I don't really have the... Oh, hold on. I'm going to keep that in the realm that we actually do want a quantum damage bonus piece. Or an HP piece, because I know that she scales off HP, and a lot of people are saying to use HP. All of you building Castorice. Let me know in the comments, let me know in the stream. And you know what, while you're at it, let me know what your favorite Star Rail character is. For me, it is definitely at the moment either Robin or Firefly. Of the original cast, it is March 7th. From Belobog, it is Seela. May she get buffed soon, we are eternally waiting. From the Lafu, Gwynaifen. Penacony, I'm gonna say Robin. From the Herta Space Station, it is Ruan May, and kind of from Amphorius, I'm gonna put Herta there. That's not it. That's defense. No. Thankfully, the Herta doing a ton of early damage to this boss. You'll notice that we get him down to 1% before he gets a turn, effectively. Or before he can even do anything of significant value. So that is also in part the artifacts that came with this run. Boom. Yesterday when we were doing this boss, I actually thought I was on an easy difficulty mode because of the little amounts of damage that he was doing, but I don't think there is particular difficulty mode. Ooh, hi. I mean, annoyingly, for once I don't think we want attack percent, we want HP, but that still could be a very good piece later on down the line. Keep on singing, Robin. You got this. And done. Wrong set. Wrong main stat. You can keep trying to play that epic music, but Robin will drown you out every single time, boss. Because she is the true boss, not you. She permits the herded duo to completely obliterate you through and through. %, and 0. You tried, buddy, you tried. These are both in the wrong set. I think we only have one more run before we gotta start dipping into the reserve power. Wow. The current idealized team that I have for Castorice right now, I know she cares about people who consume their own HP. I don't really have a ton of those. In fact, I don't think I have any. Oh, hold on. Darn. That's defense. Alright. Let's take out a solid 300. That still leaves us with 540 in the bank, plus the 30. I'm gonna say fragile resin, though I know that's not what it's called, but I'm a Genshin player. Primarily, and secondary to this. So, that's the phrasing I know. But, in terms of who I'm going to pick, I'm honestly not quite sure as of yet. A lot of the teams that I've been seeing her used on are using Tribi. I did not pull for Trivia. A lot of people say Maide. I did not pull for Maide. I kind of saved up to Castorice for basically all of this. And then the next character I'm planning on pulling for is Hyacine, so I'll be skipping an Axa. And let's see here. Can we get some HP? That has potential to be very good. What about you? Not so much. Not quite as much as we would have liked. But if you have any suggestions for Castorice teams, feel free to let me know. I'll definitely be testing some things out with the characters that I do own. This account mostly has been a pull for favorites and not for meta, hence why Aventurine is not on this account. Tribi is not on this account. Maide, I don't know if Maide was considered meta, but Not on this account. And artifact I need. Well, that wasn't an artifact I need. Just saying. I also have not unlocked Ice Trailblazer yet, as I've been holding off on doing the story until they potentially get some of the voice acting back in, which I don't think we are quite at yet. But I will build Ice Trailblazer once we get to that point. Okay, spool. Joke's on you. Herda's soul can't be taken. Herda is a robot. Alright. That's defense. That's wind damage bonus. Do I look like Bronya to you? Do any of these characters look like Bronya to you? Do any of them even look like they use the element of wind? No. Maybe my hope for good artifacts is imaginary. Huzzah! Face my wrath. That's not helpful. Har har har, very funny. But actually, do we know if Hyacine's gonna be ice? That might actually be somewhat decent. If she has a Memo Sprite in his remembrance. Well, one good option, maybe? Would you cope with the ice damage bonus? We're not here for ice damage. Nope. Game, why are you trolling me? Alright, well let's see if we can get anything good off of what we have before we dedicate more resin to this. No.
Then I'll be leaving.
Okay. You do your thing, Herta. I'll call you when I need you. And... Smart discard. Thanks. Quick select. Well, I should have just done that from the start. Okay. We got some options. Also some things we need to throw away. Let's start with... You know what? Let's start with you. Why not? There's no reason not to. All of you are going to go in and we're going to auto-add the rest. Hold on to you for now. Alright. Second up, you. Well, if you roll badly, which you did, you're going into the next one. Hello. Okay, we got one more roll. So maybe make this decent. Oh, man. Granted, it doesn't really matter anyway, because she doesn't want attack percent. Didn't really roll perfectly. So yeah, we'll get rid of it. Did you roll well? No, because you rolled into nothing but defense. Alright. Try that again, shall we? Sickle Exploration, refreshed. Unceasing Strife. Go ahead and take out another 300.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Whack! Well, there's one artifact that maybe will be useful. You keep giving me ice damage bonus. Anything? Wrong set. Ugh. Easy, easy, easy. And dead. Alright, that's not useful. That's not useful. How about you? Energy regeneration rope, but not really useful right now.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Nothing but a fall.
And nope. Nope. We continue ever onward. We will get you there, Castorice, even if it takes everything that we have. Alright. No. No. Give me some crit stats, game. I need to leave one in order to attempt to make it.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Nothing but a fall.
Alrighty. And I don't think she cares about break effect.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Nothing but a fall.
Alright, alright. I mean, I'll lock it. Oh my word, this wind damage. Alright, one more run from this, then we'll give whatever we have a shot.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Nothing but a fall.
Phase 2 complete. Phase 3 initiated. Whack. Alrighty. You gotta love that wind damage. Okay. Castorice indeed, Well Rider.
If not, then
Unfortunately, you missed the summons that were earlier today / yesterday. Things went pretty well. Light Cone and won our 50-50 in about 60 summons. Got both of them. And we also had a double on the weapon banner, where we also got Bronya's Light Cone when we got Castorice's. So now we're just dedicating everything to building Castorice, which is going interestingly. Not really getting everything we need, but we're trying our best. What do you look like? I need crit damage for you to be even... HP percent. Okay, maybe not. A little bit of a speed increase. Thank you, thank you. Have you done any Castorice summons yourself? Now go ahead and move on to good old regular artifacts. For the remainder, we do need to replace those boots that she has. Okay, let's go ahead and move over here. And congrats, congrats. Always nice to be able to do that. No, we're not doing that. Not you. There we go. Her light cone is quite good. I can't say much yet. I haven't actively gone out and tested. Still kind of trying to finish up. I need better boots than what I have to really be able to give it a fair test. I made speed boots instead of HP boots. But I will be testing fairly shortly. If we can just get a nice pair of boots to throw on. Thankfully, this team is pretty quick at clearing this. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was similar to Dendro and Genshin. And it kind of just came out, and then people had to figure out how to build around it. Quite honestly, I don't have the greatest options for teammates for Castorice, because she cares about her allies losing HP, and that's Blade and Maide. These are all on the wrong set. Sigh. Yeah, I thankfully have 100, give or take, wishes left. And thank you, Castorice, for that revive. But I've got about 100 wishes saved. I'm going to be saving till probably Hyacine is my current plan. Whack. Yeah, a lot of the characters that I have specifically built are supports specifically for certain characters. Firefly has Gallagher, Lingshaw. Lingshaw is thankfully flexible enough to be run on multiple teams, for example. Okay, can we get... It'd be really nice if these boots were just HP off the bat. Nope, that's defense. Are you still dead? Robin, get up. You're not dead yet. Let's run by a healing station. There we go. Get health back up to full before we head back over. Yeah, I have a couple healers. I mean, Hyacine's obviously going to be the healer that I'm working on for Castorice once she comes out. But beyond that, I don't have too many plans. Castorice, where you at? Actually, let me go ahead and star you so it's easier to get to you while we're building you. And character, go to build. Build guide. Not trace, I need relic. There we go. Relic synthesis. I don't think I have the ability currently to customize anything particularly. Besides, I can make it HP %. Let's give this a shot. We've got a couple of tries at it. That's a decent one. Alright, let's give those boots a shot. As long as we can get... Also, one of the greatest idle animations in this entire game. Domain Expansion Dragon. I'll let you finish this Castorice just because of how sick it is. There you go. Alright. Now then. Give me those HP boots that I just rolled. Let's lock you and hope for... Flat HP would be not optimal, but I would take it. What are we getting rid of here? I don't think we're getting rid of that. Come on, I gotta have something that was plus 15 I can get rid of. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. That is defense flat. You know what? Sure. We'll get rid of the defense artifact. Go for gold! You know what? Sure. We can work with that for now. So we can get into actual testing of the character. Alright, what do my stats look like with that being plopped on over the speed boots? HP. Still got a decent amount of crit rate. 85 over 117. And let's see, we're getting crit rates of 32.4. I could switch to crit damage. What does that look like? Then we lose 30% crit rate total, putting us to 50. But we do have an increase of 20%, so let's do that. Now the funny thing is, do I actually... Yes, I do still stay below the barrier. Alright, so 53 over 170 with her artifact set. We're looking at more like... $82, give or take. Are we below 95 speed? We're at 94. We are 1 speed below. Let's go. Alright, so now for some testing. Let's take her into the cyclical exploration, or cyclical extrapolation. And you know what, we're going to just... Let's try this. Divergent Universe. This is the easiest difficulty, but this is not a team that she's actually made for, so... Sure. Really? Why do you have to be here? Why do any of you have to be here? Sure. Consuming HP seems like it's something that she would like. Give me the 6 blessings. Well, that's pretty sick. Alright, Castorice, let's see some damage. If they even live long enough for you to be able to damage them. I don't think they're going to live long enough for you to be able to damage them. Okay, yeah, that's a decent amount of damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's get some energy regen. And sure. I'll quit with the fusion cuckoo clock. The perfect grand challenge! What do I care about negative curios at this point? I'm already getting a ton of them anyway. Fine. You want to give me another one? No. Cool. Alright, fine, we'll do a combat domain. Dead. And you guys are mostly dead. And you're dead. Nice. That didn't really do anything. Oh, would you quit with that? I'm like got a 15-20% attack decrease. Hello, boss number 1. How are you? Let's override a couple blessings. None of these are particularly helpful. Let's get rid of a couple of the 1-star artifacts. Usually you can get what you need out of those. Oh no, I already have everything, so I don't need to bother with this. But we can enhance blessings, so... let's grab a couple of... let's grab the Remembrance. Let's grab Erudition. Alright. Let us give this a shot.
This is George.
Alright, that's going to let everybody do their actions next. And now... let's heal up. Alright. We're just going to take this because it's new. May as well fill this thing out while we're here. At Erudition, we'll take Erudition. That says ice damage. Go into an occurrence domain. Get our next one of these. Anything I haven't picked before? Yes. Well, fine then. You want to keep doing that to me? Swedish Sugar. Vigorous Force. Alright, so I'm gonna lose stuff if I go there, so I guess I'm just doing combat. Alright. Thanks for the energy. Why'd you have to take it away? Let's go ahead and heal. Oh. Go ahead and pop the ult.
Cherish this time.
They're very dead. Very, very, very dead. Well, let's get some break effect increase. Why not? Anything else? Sure. Ultimate damage crit rate increase. Yep, Divergent Universe Supremacy. Of that, I agree. Alright. Let's go to our war domain. Oh, something new. Whatever could it be? Something normal. Very well. Sure. Just give me all of them. Sure. Here's Triumphant Return. We'll stack true damage. Wealth. That's nice. Let's get that. Let's open this.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Grab this. Big prize. Super big prize. And we're done. Hello, boss. How are you? But first... damage increase.
There's
Override Blessing. Let's grab what we can here. None of these are what we need. That's unfortunate. These are what we need. That's new, at least. There we go. Anything else? We still need to work on that. None of these are helpful. Try again. There we go. And... nice. Let's just cap that off right before going in. Use our heat here. This is erudition, so we'll take it. Do we have any remembrance? We do. Alright. Hi there, buddy. How are you?
there's something inside. Take a look.
Boom. Hello. Oh, you're lucky you got a turn. Oh, did not. Oh, there you go. Bye. That went well for him, didn't it? This is new and is expanded, so we'll go and grab it. That's a destruction, why not? And that's new. Let's do a wealth domain, why not? Nice. Good to have that gotten rid of. Precious treasure. Let's do some rolling. Some gambling. Ah, yes. Lovely. Sure. Nice. Alright. Currents domain. Close to max now. Grab what we can here. Sure. Couple of decent equations. Sure. Talk, buddy. Talk to your heart's content. Very nice. That expands a ton of things. And that did nothing. So, perfectly balanced as all things should be, I guess. Hey, Screwlum, how you doing? Got anything for me? Ew, how nice. That expands that. Is that the first time we've expanded Annihility? It is entirely possible that it is. Remembrance. Remembrance. And then what have we got for erudition? And we'll just upgrade this propagation one because may as well not waste it. Alright. Sure. Hello. Well, Banana Troop, you're about to get the full power of a dragon. Oh, there went your entire first health bar. Oh, I triggered that way too late. Hi! My favorite boss to fight. Honestly... Oh, hold up. Stop doing that. Who is my favorite boss to fight in this game? That's honestly a good question. Probably Sunday. If I had to pick one. Penacony, probably my favorite region in the game. Alright, we'll let Castorice do her thing, and then... Oh, Dragon! Do the thing. And we shot that, and... That was 2 million damage from a Ling Shot ultimate. Let's go. 32, probably a little more than that, actually. If I had to guess, we probably... Yes. We probably have some stable computing array to fill out. We do. That gets us up to 34. So close. That also gives us this. Hurt a bond. We got a wish we can use. Let's see what the wish is. Even how... 135 wishes, technically. And some gems as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're coming up on a 4-star. Or who knows, a 5-star if we're incredibly lucky. But I think this is a 4-star right here, so it did come slightly early, but it was not a 5-star. Oh, no, this was a 3-star. Alright. Oh, look, it's a Remembrance Light Cone. Alright, this is guaranteed 4 or 5-star. It is a 4-star. It is a Luca. Hi, how are you? Already have UE6, but sure. Come on. Come on down. Alright, mutual demise. Go ahead and grab this. Thanks, Luca. And that puts us at 136 wishes with 1,292 saved. Alright. Alright, so now that we know, we have a general template of what kind of damage we can expect from you, Castorice. Probably work on that ultimate. Recommendation, skill, ultimate, then basic. And we're probably going to work on the ultimate now. Can't really synthesize anything, so we're just going to go for the good old Calyx of Castrum Kremnos, where we will pitch in some resin here. Oh, Herta! Beat up the bad construct things, please. War Armor versus Big Hammer. Big Hammer does not take any prisoners. Run. Second run. All of the run. Alright, and really one resin. Fine, we'll do the 59. Get him, Lingsha. Bring us the rewards we need to continue leveling Castorice. Alright. Last batch. Not particularly helpful compared to the rest. But we can at least do something with that. Work on the ultimate. Enough to get that where we need it to be. Would take B for A. I think we might be able to level this up, so we can at least handle that really quick. Alright. Doing pretty well overall. This is nearly maxed out. This is somewhat getting there. We've crowned this. And we've got both of these finished out. Light cone's at 80. Need to figure out teams. Aglaya. We'll figure out what we're doing with you eventually. I am actively trying. But it's still weird finding a team for you when I don't have a team for Castorice right now. Every time the captain walks past, where do you see the captain? I don't see the captain. I definitely don't see the captain. Does this work on you guys? I assume not. Yeah, I thought so. We'll be covering Star Rail World in the next couple of days. Also, do we have a letter from our... No, we do not. Alrighty. Avoid that. Well, we went from having 2,400 resin yesterday to having used all of our saved up beside our fragile resin today. Let us also mess with the party a bit. Who are we taking out? Take out regular her, adding Castorice. Get you out in the open world. Ah yes, Quantum Scythe character with a butterfly motif. Wait a minute, I've seen this one before. But sadly, the previous version of this disappeared among a sea of butterflies. Darn. Well, everybody, it has been an absolute pleasure to entertain you for the past hour or so. Thank you for joining me as I've continued building and testing Castorice. Probably going to either be a smaller segment of Star Rail tomorrow, or no Star Rail segment at all as we continue the road to number 1 Kaching, though it will likely be around the same time as today's stream. So if you'd like to see me suffer through building Kaching, go on ahead. And until next time, everybody, thank you for joining me once again, and this is Blaze from Blazing Flame Studio, signing off. Thank you again to all of my channel partners. You can find them in the link. There are links in the description of all of my